I see a number of you still have the folders in your laps. I don't know if anyone has noticed, but the first word of the heading there is sustainable. And it's very fortunate to have Mats here that gets into those issues as he did in his talk. And I'm just going to, my objective here is to park 3 words in your heads. And those words are responsible, renewable, and recyclable. And I think that those will be important for you to bring with you. Because this sustainability issue is a fundamental issue for the ESS in terms of legitimacy. And it's not sufficient to be delivering science, even if it's of a save the world level. We also have to do it right. And doing it right are these 3 words: responsible, renewable, and recyclable. And responsible is about, excuse me, using the energy efficiently. And we have set up goals there for doing so. And Mats alluded to that as well in his talk. We're also going to source the energy for this project exclusively from renewable sources. And we have a number of ideas and projects going on there. This is a photo of the wind power park, which many of you perhaps have seen flying in. It's just by the Öresund Bridge, and it happens to be of the size that's appropriate for our needs. It delivers about 330 gigawatt hours per year. The last R word is recyclable, and that's something that we're doing that's going to be very different from what's being done before. We're going to actually recycle the energy, the heat that's produced from this facility, and use that well, for our own heating needs, and also for distribute around the city of Lund to heat up in the district heating system there. So it's going to be heating up the houses and schools and offices of the people of Lund and even nearby Eslöv. But it's going to be a real trick to do that. And part of the trick is getting the temperatures right, because the district heating system operates at around 80 degrees centigrade, and I don't know how many people here are in the electronics industry, but it's generally not the first thought of people who supply that type of equipment to cool at that kind of temperature. Not yet. So how are we going to get there? I'm just going to park 3 more words of a little lesser importance, but how we're working with this, and those are collaboration, competition, and demonstration. We have an ongoing collaboration with 4 energy companies of little varying content, but we have a staff of people from particularly E.ON and Lunds Energi that are working full-time with us to try to get this right. And we also are working with Vattenfall and Skånska Energi in various forms of collaboration. So collaboration is one important part of our interaction with industry in this respect. And these, I don't know, for those of you who happen to be familiar with the Swedish energy market, it's no small feat to get these on speaking terms with each other as well. So that kind of shows the dignity of it. But as many have said today, that of course a fundamental aspect of our interaction with industry will be competition as well for supply, and that's something that I want to send with you, is that as we go into design and in the end purchasing, we will be following issues of efficiency, of course, absolutely fundamental for many reasons, but also this heat recovery opportunities are important. And this is just a photo from the Klystron Gallery at SNS. And it happens that, and as we speak, colleagues of Mats and myself are at a meeting in Boston discussing efficiency of Klystron. So And I tell you this just to show that the race is on, and this is an important issue. So I don't know if there are any potential Klystron suppliers in the room, but if there are, it's definitely time to get going. And forgive me, Boston's my hometown, so I'm a little concerned about this beautiful pan-European feeling before I started. You have to forgive me for my American accent. We all have histories. Right? Colin corrects my slide, the spelling in my slide, so we get that right. But there's also something else. We talked about SMEs. There was a question about that before, and technology that's not quite ready for prime time. And I want to share with you a vision of this facility from an energy perspective, where we have this all hooked up with the city and with ourselves, so we're not heating and cooling at the same time, but using our own produced heat, and which really has quite dramatic effects on the sustainability of not just this facility, but indeed the whole city and region. But I'd also like to see energy initiatives that are perhaps not quite ready for prime time, and offer up our facility and some of the energy flows there for demonstration of technology that may be budding during the period that this will be operational. So with that, I'll leave you with that view for now.
Great, thank you very much.